From Miami, Florida, today we get to enjoy the temperature-controlled atmosphere under the roof of Marlins Park. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. The Dodgers enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Arlene Garcia is ready to go as she'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Settling in now, Chris Taylor. He will lead this one off today.
Shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And there's ball 2 now. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. 1
ball, 1 strike, the count. Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fouled off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Turned on down the line. but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Kenta Maeda will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, they could really use a turnaround from Cameron Maybin. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets fouled.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. This is flared out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Castro.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
In now, JT Realmuto. Popped him up. Bellinger is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. Leading off the inning, Kike Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lays off. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Cody Bellinger is on deck. Catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
In now is Yasiel Puig. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Maybin moving in. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kenta Maeda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. On the season, Maeda is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone. So 1-1.
is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready now for the Marlins, Newton Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
4-1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Martin Prado now. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Scott Van Slyke will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. The next 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Van Slyke is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chris Taylor.
First offering on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, look at the dive. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there, and that ends the inning. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jarlin Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Softly hit here to the left side. And 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 1, Cameron Maben.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maben. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2. And A swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike 1. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Hernandez is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Here's Castro for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Newton Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
Just missing here. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Hey. 3-1. The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Rodriguez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bellinger is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Next up for Los Angeles, Logan Forsythe. Lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. There's a slider that misses below the zone.
2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Maben is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kenta Maeda.
Next for the Dodgers, Kenta Maeda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Scott Van Slyke as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Scott Van Slyke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jarlin Garcia, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Pops this one up, and this will land foul. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. The 1-2. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Center fielder, Cameron Mason.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're on top 2-0. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Austin Barnes.
First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So here's Matt Kemp now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another shot now.
Leading
Miguel
off for the
Rojas.
Marlins.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Miguel Rojas.
On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Justin Bour. Fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here comes the first pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Rodriguez going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 22 on the year, and the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Johnny Knapp comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Knapp, an Ohio native. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll get in there easily as the tying runs at second now with nobody out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And now is Yasiel Puig, and that's through into left, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Kenta Maeda. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 0-1. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Into center field, line drive base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's a big 2-out hit, and that will tie the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, Austin Barnes, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Jock Peterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
There's a swing and a miss as, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami, and we are tied 2-2. Jock Peterson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Leading off for the Marlins, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now here it comes. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter, right fielder, Newton Rodriguez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Newton Rodriguez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0. Realmuto's running. And he takes a called strike 2. One and 2, here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in, and a glove flip for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Martin Prado now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. Here's Scott Van Slyke. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Score remains 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Higuera will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Lewis Brinson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
For the Dodgers, center fielder number 14, Kike Hernandez.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 one more time is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark. That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here's a strike. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. The 2-2 one more time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Logan Forsythe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center as they take the lead. It's now 4-2. In now is Yasiel Puig. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Hit on the ground to short. Rojas ranges to his left, and that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Striding in once again, Kenta Maeda, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Chase Utley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Maben. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up, and LA's taking a 4-2 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 46.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 0-1 pitch takes a high fastball for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Line towards center field. Hernandez is right there, 1 down. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cameron Maybin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-2. Nick Whitgren enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Maybin is there. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Rodriguez. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Rodriguez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Kenley Jansen.
Into the box, Justin Bourne. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 2.
Justin Bourne.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home is a sinker that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
4-2 the final score today. The Los Angeles Dodgers rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Kenta Maeda earns his 8th victory of the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.